On March 28, 2024, Governor Katie Hobbs of Arizona signed a bill officially designating Pluto as Arizona's state planet. Just one problem. Pluto isn't a planet. Or is it? Today on 5 Minute Trivia, we're discussing the strange tale of the ninth planet from the sun. Until it wasn't.
We choose to go to the moon.
Right now. You like me.
Practice? We're talking about practice, man.
Welcome to 5 Minute Trivia, where we're making the world smarter 5 minutes at a time. Today's episode is the first of a two-parter. I had to break it up because this topic is of immense personal interest to me, a citizen of the Grand Canyon State of Arizona. This was where it all started. It was here that Pluto was discovered. You can't talk about Pluto without mentioning Arizona, and you can't talk about them both without mentioning a man named Percival Lowell. Percival Lowell came from a wealthy upper-class Boston family and took an interest in astronomy after he discovered the writings of an Italian astronomer named Giovanni Schiaparelli. Schiaparelli was a highly respected astronomer who made a lot of important discoveries about Mars. He also came up with a naming system that is still used to describe the various geographic features on Mars. But he spoke Italian, and one of the things he described were these linear features on the Martian surface. He called them canali. In Italian, canali means channels. But to a non-Italian, canali sounds an awful lot like canals. And that's where Lowell comes in. He heard that there were canals on Mars. Rather than investing in a translator, he built a telescope. But not just any telescope. No, he built a world-class observatory in the beautiful town of Flagstaff, Arizona. Why Flagstaff? Because it's high up in the mountains, the air is clear, and it's far enough from any city that the night sky is free of light pollution. In fact, Flagstaff was recognized as the world's first international dark sky city in 2001. If you want to see what a night sky should look like, visit Flagstaff. The Lowell Observatory is still there, and it's still operational. You can even visit it. After building the observatory, Lowell went to work, by which we mean he went nuts. He compiled observations that were as rigorous as they were insane. I had the chance to read through a book of his called Mars and Its Canals, and it's something. To start with, Lowell found 4 proper seasons on Mars, which he said were, quote, wonderfully like the Earth. He saw trees changing color in the fall. He even saw snow in the wintertime. And he saw canals. Oh, did he ever see canals? By Lowell's estimation, these canals were up to 2,500 miles long and up to 20 miles wide. He named them and mapped out an entire network of waterways. He concluded that these canals were built by advanced Martian engineers to get water from the polar ice caps to their crops. Yeah, that's right. He said there were Martians. But he concluded that they were a peaceful, simple folk who had evolved beyond war and conquest. I could go on, but the important thing is that Lowell wrote 382 pages about Mars, and pretty much every single word on every single page was wrong. Eventually, all of these observations were debunked, and Lowell was somehow not committed to an insane asylum, which gave him time to focus on his next project, Planet X. Since the 1800s, scientists had used Newtonian physics to calculate that there was something out there disturbing the orbit of Uranus. Okay, yeah, thank you, real mature. So what? Every time I say Uranus, you're... Okay. Yeah, I guess you are. Anyway, these disturbances led to the discovery of Neptune. But there was still something off about the orbit of that planet. Percival Lowell and a colleague figured that this something was an undiscovered planet, which he called Planet X. Lowell died in 1916, but 14 years later, astronomers at the Lowell Observatory in Flagstaff found it. Its discovery triggered global mania. Letters and telegrams poured in from all over the world with suggestions for naming Planet X, and they eventually settled on Pluto. It was mythologically appropriate. In Roman myth, Pluto was one of the sons of Saturn, just like Jupiter and Neptune. And the first two letters in Pluto's name were P.L., for Percival Lowell. The craze for Pluto didn't stop with that. Walt Disney named Mickey Mouse's dog after the planet. Then came the element plutonium. So everything's good, right? I mean, we've got 9 planets. Percival Lowell's a legend. His observatory is world famous. What could possibly go wrong? Well, hold that thought, because that's all the time we have for today. And join us next time for part 2. Thanks for listening.